Hi. Do you ever feel like at Christmas your family doesn't quite meet the ideal picture of what a Christmas family is meant to look like? You know, everyone sitting happily around the Christmas table, laughing, talking, when in reality it's probably your third home you've visited that day and everyone's stressed and maybe your family is split and you're all over the place, or maybe you don't even like the relatives you're with. You know, I've got good news for you, and that's something like what Jesus' home would have looked like, I reckon. Matthew 1 tells us this is how the birth of Jesus the Messiah came about. His mother Mary was pledged to be married to Joseph, but before they came together, she was found to be pregnant through the Holy Spirit. Because Joseph, her husband, was faithful to the law, and yet did not want to expose her to public disgrace, he had in mind to divorce her quietly. But after he had considered this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, "Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary home as your wife, because what is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus, because he will save his people from their sins." All this took place to fulfill what the Lord had said through the prophet, "The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel," which means God with us. When Joseph woke up, he did what the angel of the Lord had commanded him, and took Mary home as his wife. But he did not consummate their marriage until she gave birth to a son, and he gave him the name Jesus. You know, Jesus was in a home where his brothers at first didn't like him, probably thought he was an upstart. His mum couldn't cut the apron strings. His dad wasn't really sure, I think, what to do with Jesus at times. How would you be? This is the Son of God and you're meant to raise him. And yet it was into this sort of family that Jesus came to save us. And that's the good news of Christmas. So if you feel like maybe you're not the ideal Christmas family, you've got hope. Because I reckon, even if no one else does, Jesus would feel pretty comfortable around your table this Christmas. Why don't you invite him there?